What's up, y'all? We got the owner of one of the hottest event venues in Iredell County, man. Let's go. Krazy Work podcast. This your host, Big Slim.
I'm your host, AL. We're getting into it with your boy Chris today with this crazy event planning that it's like the wildest place you've probably ever seen around town. Real, bro.
How's it going?
Yeah. How you doing, man?
Hey, I'm blessed, bro.
Yeah.
Blessed, yeah.
Right.
Blessed.
Yeah, man, very blessed.
God is always good.
I'm telling you, that walkthrough that you gave us yesterday was something. It was really mind-blowing. I can't even lie, y'all. Y'all got to go through and check it out.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? We're going to definitely show y'all some footage later on in the interview. But, man, I could honestly stand on that 10 toes down. That is the beautifulest, most
elegant, bro.
elegant spot in Mooresville, Troutman, Statesville, Hickory, Salisbury, anywhere.
Ladies and gentlemen, like you looking, couples that's looking for that next step. Yo, this is your guy. This is your place. This is what you need. It. Like, come trust in that,
guys. I appreciate it. My thing is more of like I said, it's more of Statesville that I want to bring all this to, is because the fact of that they deserve something like this, and it's just like overwhelming of how things can come about and how honestly and truly how good God is, to where He can actually give us just a lot of things to show you that this is going to happen, but He also, not to say if He does or not, but the devil's always busy. But the thing is though, he blessed me with this, and I'm glad you guys came through yesterday. You guys were a blessing to me yesterday, because the things that y'all was telling me that can go on in this place it's just incredible. Yeah. I mean, because video does no good in this place. I mean, you have to actually walk in like you guys did yesterday.
Yeah, I agree.
Face to face and that physical interaction, man. That way we can, I think we grasp it better, bro, than us just connected online and all that.
Yeah.
Like, bro, let's pull up and see what we doing. Like, do that.
Let's be real, like you said, Chris. What the Statesville has that's touching that. There's never been a time we done had Club Blue, Pterodactyl. What is it? Auras, Auras was nice, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Joe and them.
I've also heard a grocery store in there.
Yeah.
But I heard there was a grocery store in there.
There's nowhere in Statesville that you can go out and have a real, like, ladies, this man has a glam room with the couch and the mirrors, with the crystals, and you could, it's just really, really beautiful and elegant, and I feel like that's what the people here need. You get what I'm saying? Somewhere where they don't got to look over their shoulders. You don't got to worry about no beef, no drama. It's just a real positive vibe, real sound energy just floating. You get what I'm saying? Like, just to have a good time for the night.
And the fact of that you say that, Slim, is it's at the fact that it all goes back on why I did bring it here. There's like certain things that happen. Honestly and truly, I used to be in law enforcement in Mecklenburg County in Charlotte. And like I said, there used to be a lot of people that would come from Charlotte to Statesville. Yeah. And I realized the fact of why they basically came to Charlotte, because there's nothing like what I have now in Statesville.
Yeah.
So the fact of that I do have this in Statesville now, I want to have, and I want to keep the people here in this city as, like Charlotte, but then I want them to be Statesville, because as I was told today, that Statesville crosses two major interstates, 40 and 77 crosses Statesville.
Yeah.
And, that's an honor. The fact of that you got two major interstates that crosses each other, and it crosses right in Statesville.
Right into your doors.
right into my door.
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be. You got two major interstates, traffic right to your building.
So one thing, brother, like I know you have this elegant, amazing spot. Like, why not a club? Why not you know what I'm saying? What made you want to get into the wedding event planning type thing?
Honestly and truly, weddings are beautiful. Weddings are really, really beautiful.
Absolutely.
Events are great because we have there's so much talent here in Statesville that people don't really know about.
Y'all hear that?
And
we hear that a lot.
And the fact of that there's so much talented people in Statesville, and I don't think that they even reach their whole level of how far they can go in their talents that they have. You know, some people basically cut themselves off, and they're their worst enemy.
I believe that. That's for everybody.
They're their worst enemy to cut themselves off, because you get a lot of people that tell themselves, "Oh, I can't do that," and you shouldn't tell yourself that.
Or you let other people stand in the way of you getting to where you need to get to as well. So
if you have to be at the point where you're so positive about yourself and positive about what you're doing, and you know, you would look at it and you'd be like, "Oh God, he's got a wedding place and he's got like a venue and he's got events." But you know what? Before that, I have to give it my graces to Josh and Carlin Hurley, who basically seen it in me to actually tell me that you can do this as well. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna basically hand you over this business and let you basically like take it beyond where we took it.
Yeah.
And whenever they gave me that to do, I felt like I was very, very honored.
You should.
Because you don't find you find people that actually can see it in you.
Yeah.
And whenever they see it in you, they really say, okay, you have what it takes to basically make this business grow. We want to look at you doing this.
The support is better when people see that you're all in what you're doing. Like, that's absolutely.
So how long have you actually been open?
We've been open since August.
Okay.
And we're still fairly new, but and which I understand the fact of us being fairly new, that things are going to be a little slow and this and that, but we're actually like knowing that it's going to be that way, because as I tell my kids, Rome wasn't built overnight.
It's not. We about to change that.
We know this gonna be the black Hollywood type of spot. You're gonna have to have your slacks, your loafers, your red bottoms, just red carpet events popping. That's all we doing,
right?
I didn't mean to cut you off. You can go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh.
But my thing is whenever I got this place, I've kept hearing people say, "Well, it's going to be an all black establishment," and I'm not trying to make it an all black establishment.
I mean, where did that come from?
Absolutely. Why would they say that?
It's just whenever I go to hand out business cards or flyers, I'll have some people that will come out and say that, and I'm like, no, I'm basically wanting all different nationalities. I want all different types of races to come in, because my thing is we're not all in this by ourselves.
Yeah.
No, we're not, bro.
We're not in this by ourselves. I ran into a really great Dominican family yesterday that basically touched my heart yesterday, to where I actually started tearing up yesterday after you guys left yesterday.
Okay.
And they came in, they seen the place, and it was like, oh my God. And I was like, you know what? I just came out and told them, I said, this is for y'all too.
Yeah.
I said this is for y'all. I said, anytime y'all want to come by and come in, have anything, any parties, any events, this is y'all's place.
Man, the dollar has no color but green.
None.
They don't see nothing but green. That's
None.
it. It doesn't matter. I feel like, taking a step towards non-racial thinking, I guess, You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like an
that's
establishment
big.
is an establishment. It shouldn't matter because like Marty's is next door. That's not an all white establishment.
that's right.
Not an all black establishment. You got all people going, all different ethnic groups going in
just
there,
because you're a
getting
black
them honey hot
business owner
habanero.
don't mean you have to just deal with strictly black people.
Right.
Let's get that
Right.
old narrative out the way, you know.
And my thing is what a lot of people probably, they probably look at us, look at our skin and this and that. But what you got to understand is if you do, which I did do, I did do a family tree type thing. And it's interesting, gentlemen. On my father's side of the family, I have probably the most Caucasians I ever seen in my life. On my side of the family, because the last name Wormack is a German name, and trust and believe.
So you
but like I said though, it's and then whenever you see other Womacks that spell theirs WOR, and then you got some that spell theirs WOM, like as in Bobby Womack.
That's what I know. Yeah,
and then you got Leanne Womack. And trust me, you'd be surprised. You sit up here and be like, nah, he's not kin to them. But somewhere down the line, whenever you go to look in the family tree, somebody has been with somebody to where that they're in the family.
So speaking of the Womacks, I know you have a brother that goes by Rico Womack, the late great Rico, our brother.
That's great. Yeah,
I know a lot of y'all probably remember Rico, our barber.
Yes.
Our friend, the great person. He was just that guy. This is who you're putting this in tribute to.
Yes,
Okay.
Definitely putting it in tribute to him because the fact of what he brought to the community. He would cut hair for kids that basically didn't have the money to get their hair cut.
I remember them Saturday mornings.
And he would also just really like go and eat lunch with them at school whenever their parents wouldn't do it. Just kids that he cut hair and stuff like that. But he was a interesting gentleman. I'm gonna say he's an interesting gentleman instead of saying an interesting brother because he did things totally different than that people wouldn't even think. You would fly down to Miami, Florida, and basically rent out 2 oceanside rooms, leave your business cards down on the table, and then next thing you know, you have NBA players and NFL players and people that he basically got in touch with, with NFL players, Cowboys, Seahawks, Commanders now, and I mean just a lot of different people that he touched, and I did not realize that until his funeral. Whenever they came up and basically gave my mom a hug and
showing up at my boy's
showing up at his funeral, giving mom love and everything. And
I remember those, man.
Rest in peace to Rico.
Man, bro. Rest in peace, my brother.
Yeah, but like I said, gentlemen, it's and just I want to give back. I want to give back to the community once we start getting things going. Schools with utensils and stuff and pencils and stuff that kids need and stuff like that and get a good drive going. And just because I know that it gets pretty hard whenever you're trying to start your kid off on school and backpacks and even like what they're gonna wear the first day of school and because I've been there. My mom. My mom done everything that she can do for 2 boys, and I'm telling you, she done a great job. She started out working at Beauty Maid and over there on Salisbury Road. She did Beauty Maid for like over 40 some years, and then next thing you know, she was like, guys, I gotta get my degree. So she goes to school and be a cosmetologist and start doing hair for like another over 40 some years and
just getting to the bag, progression, back to the bag, more and more.
Just let me see if my memory is correctly. Is your brother's name Brenda, man?
My mother's name is Brenda.
You see what I'm saying, bro? Like
Yeah.
I was a youngin. Like I remember, I'm so vivid with this. Bro.
Yeah. Mom's name is Brenda. Brenda Faye.
Yeah, I love you, Miss Brenda. We love you, because I
right,
remember
shout
you
out
was
to
one of
Mom.
those ladies in the neighborhood. Like where we were from on King Street, everybody took care of everybody.
Yes,
You know
yes,
what I'm saying? Just one of those
and I tell you
neighborhoods.
what, you couldn't really do anything bad at school without letting other mothers in the neighborhood know.
Yeah, back then,
Back then,
you might get 4 ass whoopings.
truly, that is truly,
yeah.
It's like, oh, do
Great
you know?
place to live, though,
Yeah,
man.
it is. And my thing is to actually come out of that neighborhood and do what I'm doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's totally a blessing. You know, that neighborhood is such a blessing to me, because they always said back then when I was coming up, you know, it was a myth back then that they were saying that you know, as a African American male, that you may not even see 16, or you may not even see your 20s and stuff, and then it was even almost a reality whenever they started putting movies out there like that, like Boys in the Hood, and
Colors,
and
all
colors
that,
and stuff like
yeah.
that.
The ones that we idolize.
But
the classic.
but it's really a blessing to actually be here to be able to sit with you gentlemen and just talk. You know, and it's a blessing, you know.
But what about this event planning, bro? Like, check this out, man. You
wanna-
my most intriguing spot that I think what I seen in your place, and you know, no cap, is for the brides. The bridal room was amazing for
Yeah,
for
the bridal room was
ladies,
crazy.
man.
The bridal room and the VIP.
Yeah, the
room.
VIP
area
is very,
is off
very
to the cut. It's in the side, so it's like you know everybody coming in see who's the big dog in the building. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bring the bottles.
And you know what, guys? That's what it's about too. You know, like with the VIP. You know, VIP. You know, we can hold at least like 10 to 15 people in VIP area.
nice section.
And the thing is, you don't have to really pay a whole lot. You know, if you got $300 and bring 10 or 15 of your best friends in VIP, we'll throw a bottle in. It can be either Hennessy, whatever you drink, we throw that bottle in. But the really, really good thing that a lot of people don't realize is the fact of that we have staff that will basically cater to you and basically bring you, make sure that they bring you whatever drink that you want, to where you don't have to really leave out of VIP. And whenever we have like
So you
an
got
event,
bottle service, basically.
we got bottle service there.
That's beautiful.
But like I said, you know, I've only been to really, and this is going to be real interesting, I only really been to really one upscale place like mine in Charlotte, and to be in there and see how things were done is really, really nice. You know, to where I was like, you know what, I know that I want to have something like this, but I want it to be to the point where the age frame, you know, we all know that, you know, some of these younger kids can get out of pocket.
But let's be honest.
And we've been there before.
We've
been there before. But my thing is though,
hell, in that same building, not to cut you off. What?
But
I showed out.
Me too. Me and you both.
But whenever I said, you know, I'm gonna go 30 and up, I felt like that was a very comfortable age to basically go 30 and up, because, you know, I want to say that 30s have their head together.
See, I don't know. I gotta cut you off right there, man. Sometimes I be looking at these 30-year-olds like they still 20. You get what I'm saying?
I agree.
It's like, I don't know. They say each generation get weaker and wiser, but some of them just be like, I'm like, man, how old is you, dog? You know what I'm saying?
From
Like,
what you said, from the jump you sent me earlier. That sends it out. That's it. Yeah, like you got.
You know what, guys? And I mean,
bro.
you're right though. You're absolutely right though, because I've actually ran into a guy. I know he was like in his 40s, and I was like, wanted to ask him like, what in the world are you wearing?
Yeah.
You know, and
Probably had the jeans down here on the
a lot
legs.
of you not. His jeans were sagging.
Yeah, I figured that.
He was
I figured
somewhere in his 40s, and his jeans were sagging, and I was like, can I just go buy you a belt or?
Yeah.
You know, but and I don't want to see, you know, what type of
At
underwear
40,
you're wearing.
man.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
see,
Bro,
but-
at 30, you shouldn't be doing that anymore.
no,
But
no.
see, you know, honestly speaking, like I could relate because I know. I mean,
I come from
43,
that
so
era,
I could realize myself like slowing down. Like, okay, my eyes is opening, my brain waves is thinking, they shifting a little bit different. Let me just calm down, like. And for real, like that gangster shit is out the window, man. That it's not even cool no more.
But-
like, you know what I'm saying?
But you know what? I said that I wasn't going to say this, but I just have to keep
it's
it real.
crazy work, shit.
I have to keep it real. Okay, as I said, being in law enforcement,
Let's go. Hey, how long
being
now?
like-
How long you was in law enforcement?
8.5 years with Mecklenburg,
Oh,
and
man.
then
Decorated.
yeah,
That's decorated.
and then did probation for like 3.5. So people that I've actually seen at the 8.5 years, I've actually seen them 3.5, making sure that their probation is straight.
Yeah.
But the thing is, getting back to the pants sagging, you know, with the prison thing.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I've been there, done that, and I've actually been on the law enforcement side of that.
Yeah.
To where I've actually went into a lot of these maximum prisons and actually sat and talked to lifers
Yeah.
and seen guys walking around with their pants sagging down and they gave me the true front of why they do that.
Yeah.
So whenever they gave me the true front of why they do that inside there, and then whenever I see it outside there, and I was like, oh my God.
That's a red flag.
Yeah, it's a red
Somebody
flag.
told me about this.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm like, nah. So whenever I see like 40-year-olds doing that, I was like,
Yeah.
you know, I want to go up to them and say, hey, do you know where that come from, or do you know what they're saying about that? But you know,
Yeah.
You should,
I'm
though.
really ready to see how it's going to kick off, man. But let's get into the video real quick so we can show some of these
Cool,
audience
cool.
members what's going on right here.
cool, that's good.
Crazy work, bro. What's up?
Yeah, let's get it.
Man, what's going
Oh,
on,
where
bro?
we at today? We at Rico's today.
All right, man, let's go see what's
my boy's
going on.
working with.
Shit
Yo.
all twisted up in his back.
What's going on, bro? I didn't see this shit, bro.
Thank you, Crazy Works podcast
Crazy
for coming
Work.
out
Crazy
to my
works.
elegant place. Let me show y'all how elegant my place is.
Outside of the bridal room, what would this area? I know it's for the guests, but what would this be considered?
This area here is for multiple things. I mean, we have it to where, you know, the guests will sit here,
Beautiful.
but also whenever we have a comedy show, we can have live comedy, live music. We have an open mic spoken word where we have a saxophonist or a pianist come in, and we have the Love Jones effect. If
pretty
you know
dope.
what Love Jones, the movie was.
Oh yeah.
Where you have the nice jazz music and you got somebody like vibing over the mic and just actually just coming through and saying something positive to where you got everybody snapping instead of clapping, you got everybody snapping here.
I can dig.
But this area here is,
I ain't
is
never done
where
that shit.
it's so luxury with the chandeliers and everything. It's
That's the
just so
VIP,
great.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
VIP,
Beautiful,
yeah.
beautiful.
go.
We feel comfortable about this place because it's nothing like this in this area. There's nothing like this in
She got
Statesville.
VVS's in your
And to
ears,
bring
man.
it
I
to
can't even
Statesville,
see.
we want to have it to where it's something that
Those were the
everybody
gifts.
that's basically of age can come,
think it's
relax, maybe want to kick off your shoes, but we want you to feel relaxed here to where we want you to come back and enjoy this place because I actually feel like that this place is more of Statesville than mine
Okay.
because of the fact of that I brung it here and everything that I did to basically bring this here and what I went through, it's well endowed to have this here because it could have been anywhere else. But I said, no, Statesville needs something like this. And I'm gonna bring it here to Statesville because these people here are so loyal. They are basically family.
That's
and there's
true.
nothing here but family.
Facts.
So therefore,
Statesville
I'm not
probably
going to
got
go anywhere
prominent
else
families in
whenever
that
I have
Yes,
family here and the
facts.
family support. And God rest his soul, my brother Rico basically did so much in the community itself by him cutting hair
Being a
for
big
kids,
barber.
cutting
Yeah.
hair for kids that didn't have the money to get their hair cut, go and sit
Facts.
down
Yeah.
at schools with kids that basically their dad, moms couldn't sit
Yeah,
down at
troubled
school and
kids.
eat.
He did that, man.
He did that. And
Rest
then
in peace to my brother
and then-
Rico, y'all.
And then on top of that all, he would go down to the beach, Oceanside, basically cut hair, never meet a complete stranger. I mean, whenever I know that NFL and NBA players was coming to me saying, your brother cut my hair, I was like, that's celebrity status.
He was loved, bro. Very
Celebrity
loved.
status. So I'm like, whenever I
It's a
had this
tribute to
place
him.
here, this is my tribute to him, and this is going to be celebrity status.
Okay.
Regardless of the fact of if anybody in Statesville don't feel like a celebrity, they can come in here and feel like a celebrity Thursday through Monday, whenever we're open from 5 to 10.
Celebrity Thursday
or either
through
5 to
Monday,
11.
Friday and Saturday,
But
you're on
they
your
can
own.
feel like
Yeah.
celebrities in here.
Yeah.
You don't have to really, really go to Charlotte to basically feel like a celebrity because it's all here.
So,
we have
what
it
about
here.
that dress code? Do
That
we have a
dress
certain
code,
dress
like
code
I said,
here? Oh, so we want to be.
We want
put
to
your
be
loafers on.
Yeah.
put your
Red
loafers
bottoms on.
red bottoms
and come
on, ladies,
out to Rico.
and come out to Rico's. And like
Yeah.
I said, you won't be disappointed. Our bartenders are great. We're going to make sure that our bartenders are taken care of. Please, I don't know how to say this enough, but we have to take care of our bartenders.
Always.
You come in here, you want to drink.
Y'all hear that?
You want that hospitality.
Make sure y'all tipping that
You
bartender
want
back there now.
You want that drink on time. You want that drink to be right. You want that drink to basically set the mood for you for this place. And trust me, we have drinks that is so incredible. And I mean, our mixologists, and I'm gonna call them mixologists. I'm not gonna call them bartenders. I'm gonna call them mixologists because it's a lot of things into that. But again, thank y'all for coming to Rico's. And like I said, thank Krazy Works podcast for being here. And like I said,
That's
anybody,
Sure.
anybody that basically see this podcast, come into Rico's, 10% off on drinks. Just let me know that you seen the podcast.
Yes.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's do that.
And like I
y'all
said,
hear that, right?
10%
Y'all
off
come
on
get them
drinks.
drinks.
Let me know that,
10%
I like
off.
the way
that
that
Krazy
shit.
Works podcast did their
Yeah.
thing. Thank you.
Crazy work.
I ain't catch that, bro. I ain't catch that.
I caught that. I caught that.
They get it in there.
Yeah. Crazy.
Really dope, right?
Yeah. That was nice,
Oh yeah,
though.
man. Listen, I know. Listen, for real though, y'all got to go through and see. What's the address over there?
211 West.Front Street in Statesville.
North Carolina.
Yes, 28677.
Big dog
And I'm
shit.
telling you,
Yeah.
it's a nice location. Like I said, there's no problem with parking. Parking,
Yeah, no
no.
problem.
There's
So-
plenty of parking.
So as far as the
Crazy.
events, you got what? Birthday parties,
Yes.
weddings, family reunions.
Yes, yes.
Little
Just
any
bit of
type of event, little bit of everything, man.
We got baby showers.
Comedians, music.
Yeah, comedians, music. I'm ready to really get the open mic spoken word popping, and I'm gonna go ahead and give this to you, FYI.
Yeah.
We're looking at November the 22nd.
Okay.
And I got this guy, this great saxophonist named Malik.
Okay.
Malik has been putting his stuff on Facebook, and he's an excellent saxophonist.
Okay.
And this guy, he's got a great pianist that plays with him, and for him to actually just play some of his own stuff, and maybe play some cover stuff
yeah.
with people doing their like their poems and stuff over it, or stuff that they wrote, or books and stuff that they read, and they want to put. It's just need to be like a positive vibe, And,
Sounds
and,
good.
I'm
and
with that.
You said November 22nd?
November the 22nd is
that.
whenever I'm shooting for on that.
Okay.
And like I said, I'll hopefully by people looking at this podcast, they get first dibs on it. And like I said, they let us know that they seen this podcast on Krazy Works.
Krazy Work.
And my thing is, they can probably drink all night, bro.
Well, hopefully you got some food because November, them stamps is gonna be gone, y'all. People gonna be hungry.
Yeah. We basically have a really, really good positive vibe with a few food trucks and as well as some great caterers that
Now I don't want to toot my own horn, but
go ahead.
I'm one of the best to ever do it in the kitchen, man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I ain't gonna hold it, but it's gonna cost.
Well,
they don't want me to cook. It's gonna cost.
Well, I tell you what, not to sound like I got it like that, but I can basically take care of you.
I know that's right.
I can cover that for you.
Might have to do a Krazy Work / Chef Daddy presentation up in there.
To let you know
You guys gonna have to really, really basically maybe do like a whole full live broadcast.
I told you that's what we're going to do.
That's our
Why you going to
aim,
spend
bro.
the beans on the show? Keep it on the rack.
Oh, all right. I'm sorry.
We got the biters out there.
I'm sorry.
We got the often imitated, never duplicated. Let me stop.
We can't speak too much. We can't tell everything.
That's good. It's good.
Yeah.
But
the thing is, though, you guys are doing like so great for this town and this city. And the thing is, though, this is more upscale than I ever been. Here you guys, this is where you can't basically just judge a book by its cover, and even though like all the pages may be the same color, there's always a different wording on each page. You know what I'm saying? So you guys have been a blessing to me. I mean, ever since yesterday and today, and it's like anytime you guys know, and I think you guys already know this by now. That anytime you come into Rico's, you're more than welcome. Bring any and everybody that I said of age.
Yeah, for sure.
And basically, I mean, because it would be really, really nice for y'all to actually to put it out there, do an event.
Yeah, it's coming faster than you know. You see, when we had a phone conversation, and then we met, and then we here, and we there, and
now we're trying to bring
it's gonna move real
crazy.
fast.
Got going on.
I got some people to really, really thank. I gotta thank my co-owner, Miss Carla Lapish.
Carla,
she is. Oh my God, she is a saint. Carla Lapish is a saint. If you don't know Carla, you will know Carla whenever you step up in Rico's.
Oh yeah, she's a dog.
And another person, few persons is Jamie Harris. Oh my God, Jamie.
Yeah.
Cuzzo.
Fam.
Hey, speaking of Jamie Harris.
Oh my God.
What we need to do?
Oh yeah, we got to shout out our sponsor, Jamie Harris, man, with Jharris Investments. Safe, secure, affordable housing, building up the community one house at a time. As always, you know his link will be in the description. So when the show is over, click that description and see what type of houses he got. If you're trying to sell a house, buy a house, rent. Just follow up on it, man. You see what's going on.
And Stacy, oh my God, my cousin Stacy Matthew Taylor. Let's give it up for her as well. The diva. Which she said that she's gonna come by Saturday.
Yeah. I told her.
So she said she's gonna come by Saturday and have drinks. So
shout out to Stacy.
Y'all guys need to be there for drinks on Saturday.
Yeah, we'll do that.
And because I think we got some people coming in. A lot of people we got coming in on Saturday to hang out. A really, really cool family. I think they're the Roseboroughs. Yeah. Really, really cool family coming in Saturday, and they're showing their support, and they basically is just gonna show a lot of love and hang out, and TV's gonna be going, music's gonna be going.
All right.
So yeah, just come out, and if anybody else want to come out, just come on out to Rico's. Like I said, 211 West Front Street, Statesville, North Carolina, 286.
That's how you promote your shit.
77.
That came out real full, real full.
And the phone numbers, if y'all want to call us and
Shout
set
it
up
out.
anything, phone number will be 828-979-6383.
Right.
Gotcha.
You was practicing. since
Yeah, he was
yesterday,
practicing.
right?
So yesterday,
Right.
so I ain't
About
fumbling
to
the
get
ball
on
this
here,
side.
fumble it, none of that.
But
right?
the
Let's
thing
go.
is, though, I had some great trainers. I mean,
Yeah.
you guys,
Yeah.
you guys, because like I said, I never done this before. So to
Yeah,
actually
you did a good job.
get me
though.
hyped up on this, though. I mean, yesterday you made me feel like Denzel, and today
Yeah.
I feel like
You did
still
have that walk when
Denzel.
you came out there. Like, my shoulders moving. I said, oh, you got hella swag.
Yeah, that coat was like
Yeah, it was though. That was
Fire.
Yeah.
what's that magazine? That's a DuPont Registry
Yeah.
coat he
Yeah.
had on. That was them
Tweed.
Yeah,
That was
tweed.
tweed.
Big dog.
Yeah,
Big
tweed.
dog.
Dog.
Yeah, but yeah, it's just great, guys. You guys are amazing, and another guy I like to thank too,
Yeah, go ahead.
Isaiah.
Yeah, Isaiah.
Isaiah's.
The big dog.
Big
the guy
dog
behind the
engineer
scenes.
behind
There's
the
nobody.
scenes.
Is that Sanchez?
Yeah.
Yes, Sanchez,
Yeah.
yes.
That's
But
the
like I
dog.
said, guys, you guys, I could not do this without you guys.
Yeah.
And you guys, if anybody look at this podcast, y'all need to let these guys know what you want to do with your podcast. They are the best guys, and I'm not just saying this. They are the best guys to basically get you to do their podcast. And the thing is, you just need to talk to them, and they'll talk to you just like you want to be talked to, respectfully and family-wise.
Don't make
It's
me
nothing
cry, man.
No, come on. Don't do that. I know I can get sad. I can
Let's
get
give her hella flowers,
I
dog.
can get on your heart like that.
You know what time it is.
I can get on your heart like that sometimes,
Yeah,
but still yet though, it's nothing like you guys. I mean, like I said, when I stepped in here, I was like, God, everything is so professional. You know, this is something that you would see in California. This is
Yeah.
something that you would see in New York.
Yeah, for sure.
We professional guys,
and the
man.
fact
What can I
of
say?
the fact of that you have it in Statesville, oh my God. I guess with my place and you guys, the
Oh,
way
yeah.
that y'all do things.
Man, we about to network.
Yeah, we about to network.
Set the roof on fire.
Let's
Let's
go
go.
right now.
Yeah.
But 2026 is going to be major.
Hey,
we
y'all
Major.
right
all
now.
right.
We starting right now.
Pay attention. Crazy venues, y'all.
because I also know that, you know, to toot my own horn, I know that I am going to try to put out the best New Year's Eve party.
Oh, yeah.
Come party with Krazy Work and Rico.
And
Let's go.
yes, I'm gonna try to put out the best New Year's Eve party there. I may even have like a live performance going into a DJ or whatever it is, but I'm gonna have it
So
there.
it's going to be lit.
It's gonna be lit.
New Year's.
Yeah.
It's going down.
I may even bring Dick Clark back.
Y'all hear
Yeah.
that? New Year's. Get your red bottoms out.
Oh, yeah.
Out.
I'm with
Get
that.
them out. Guys, get your loafers. Come looking professional. Come looking. And like I said, it doesn't matter what nationality you are, what race you are. This is all for you.
And you know what? Not to cut you off, I can see, like, you know how when you go out and it's prom, how you see these young
Oh, yeah.
kids and they swagged up with they gemstones on the lapels and et cetera,
Yeah.
et cetera. I could see your spot being just like that. Like, you know, people pulling up. You got you got the limos, you got the big boy
Yeah.
trucks, the cars,
Up
the
in-
foreigns, the bikes. Everybody's got women looking beautiful, the men looking handsome. You get
Oh,
what
now
I'm
you
saying?
gonna make
Like,
me cry.
yeah, man, I can see it, man. You got a really, really
Set the
nice
tone.
spot.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I really feel like it's gonna be groundbreaking out here. You know, let's try. I ain't gonna
I
say-
just Statesville from all over.
Yeah,
Charlotte, Greensboro,
Charlotte, Hickory,
Greensboro,
Greensboro.
yeah.
Yeah.
Pull up. This is a North
Yeah.
Carolina vibe.
Yeah, this
You
is
get
North
what I'm
Carolina
South
vibe.
Carolina, whatever. Come
Yeah.
on out. Come on.
Yeah.
saying? Yeah, bring Trap Dickie.
Plenty room. There's plenty room.
Yeah, right.
Yo, Trap.
Trap. But yeah, but my thing is though, guys, like I said, it's gonna be a hell of a time, and like I said, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be really, really great. And my thing is though, you know, it's slow right now, but the thing is though, it's gonna take off.
Yeah, it is.
Don't worry about it.
And my thing is
That's coming. Don't even worry.
when everybody comes out and see the place, because like I said, videos do no justice.
Yeah.
You need to come in and step in and honestly and truly get a get a nice vibe of whenever you step through those doors.
Yeah, man. It blew my mind. I'm so serious. I can't wait to get dressed up and step up in there.
Bruh.
It is celebrity status. It's gonna make somebody feel like it's like you gonna feel important. You
I'm
gonna feel
gonna
valued.
have to probably pull out the red
Yeah.
carpet for you guys.
Yeah.
I got plenty of red carpet.
We stepping.
Yeah, we're gonna step
we
in
stepping,
real
big
heavy.
stepping.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I-
I'm live. I'm live coming in some pink, purple, something crazy.
Crazy.
You know, it's like that with me. Big Jim and I.
Damn,
It's
keep it on the low,
it's
but
there.
you know,
Yeah,
I'm
it's there.
telling you.
It's there. It's there.
Oh yeah, man. That's
Man,
beautiful.
I was really watching what when you on your walkthrough yesterday, man. I was really intrigued, bro. That was a beautiful spot. That was once again, and I really appreciate what you bring into the community. What you're trying to get accomplished with it. Building, making sure couples are having a lavish spot to really build with one another in such an elegant place at a special time, man. That's real major what you're doing, bro, for real.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
Cause we done seen it's been a lot of heartache for Iredell County, man. There's been a lot of things going on throughout the past 2 years, and I just feel like it's not everybody's not with all the extra, the negativity, the drama.
Right,
People are
right.
going out of that phase in
Right.
their life, and people need something that's like that you can
Right.
go and it's just straight positive energy.
Joy.
Right. There's-
You know,
I
go there.
I was in Charlotte for like over 30 some years, and I can actually remember that because my oldest kid is 32, so that's how I know how long I've been in Charlotte. So then I could have stayed there, and I was like, no, I got a 16-year-old that's getting ready to graduate.
Congratulations.
And my older son, he's doing his thing, he's doing big things, but I'm like, okay, come back to Statesville, put this here, and show Statesville that they're not forgotten.
Yeah.
That there's still a lot of love here. There's still a lot of loyalty here. There's still some great families here, and trust me, I mean, everybody here that I found out is family knitted.
Yeah.
Actually, I went into a store yesterday. And I opened the door for a couple. And then there was a double door that needed to be opened, and then they opened the door for me to come in, and they were, I don't know, they was Hispanic.
Yeah.
They was a different race than me, and they didn't slam the door in my face or anything, or they basically assisted just like I assisted.
You start to see a little hospitality around the town.
And the thing is though, that's what this is supposed to be about. It's supposed to be about the fact of, people, we taking care of each other, and no matter what color you are, we taking care of each other. And I don't know if this may even make any sense, but I'm going to put it out there.
Put it out there.
But my thing is though, do you think that in the armed forces, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine, do you think that any of those children, or male and female, that are a different race, do you think that they basically have a lot of racism in their heart, knowing the fact of that
They gotta
if
protect each other to
Yes,
make it home.
yes.
I doubt that.
My thing is, I wouldn't think that they would have any racism in their heart, knowing the fact of that they got to have each other's back to go over into another country to fight for us and fight for us to live over here. And I don't think that none of them would have an inkling of that in their heart, which I feel like that we need to have that here as well.
Yeah.
Because it's nothing like having really an extended family of any nationality. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact, man.
I mean, it's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, nothing at all, man. But you know one thing about it, bro. We all got to stick together, make it happen,
Yes.
and come support
Facts.
Rico. So
Yes.
one more time for the people. You open up Thursday through Monday.
Yep, that'll be Thursday through Monday.
You said 8 to 11?
No,
8 to 10?
No, we're actually normally open up around like maybe like 5.
5? Okay.
5 to 11.
5 to 11? Okay.
And sometimes it will vary like on Sundays because I know Sunday football starts at like 1, and now NBA is starting to come in. So therefore Lakers. You know what?
He turned around so quick.
You know what?
What?
You know what? I'm all right. I'm gonna give you.
Boston Celtics.
No. I'm gonna give you the Lakers because some certain person don't play for them no more. But
Yeah.
But still, yet it's nothing like the Hornets.
I mean,
it's nothing like the Hornets, and I guess
North Carolina. They had the #1 selling jersey in the '90s.
Yeah.
Okay, they had the ball guy.
But I
What's his
also
name?
did
LaMelo.
I also did security for the NBA.
I
For
did.
them,
Okay,
yes.
will you still get free tickets?
There's a possibility.
All right, we need to talk after
pull
this
up,
show.
man. We need to pull
Let's talk
up.
after this.
That's
And
possibility.
then after party at Rico.
I can probably talk to somebody like that.
Alright.
I can talk to somebody. We can actually
We
maybe
bringing
look
out
into
the
it.
ball players, y'all. So yeah, make
Don't
sure
tell
your
these
bag
ladies
is
that-
right. Will you
They gonna-
come?
Oh my God! I'm sorry.
Or they say Ricky. But yeah.
Good though.
It was a pleasure, man. We appreciate you coming on here. This was definitely not be the
Man,
last time you'd be up here with us,
I
bro.
appreciate you guys having me, man.
Yeah,
like
we
I
definitely
said,
locked
it's a great feel up in here, man. Like I said, I did not know that this was here, man. This is so professional.
Yeah,
man.
and we're gonna bring it down to the Ricos. Trust me, there's gonna be a lot of Ricos and Krazy Work podcasts
Yes.
going on.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? This is just how we do it. And
Everybody loving it. Go out there, like, share, comment, subscribe.
Yeah.
Oh,
Go
yeah.
check out Rico's. Go check out Krazy Work podcast.
Crazy
We got
work.
a lot coming for the 2026.
all links
How
gonna
y'all
be in
do
the
it? Like,
description.
how y'all do that? Like, is it? I mean, teach me how to do that.
You just gotta roll about 5 of them. Krazy Work podcast.
I can't do that.
Get
Try
we outta here.
that.
Crazy works. Is that the way you do it?
Yeah, you already know what
Okay,
it
all
is.
right, I got it. All right, I got it. So now y'all gonna have me going around all day saying crazy works,
Facts.
and I'll be doing that. But again, though, thank you guys for having me on.
yeah.
And Isaiah, man, oh my God, he's mastermind.
That's the mastermind. That's the guy with the
Thank
plan.
you.
Yeah. Y'all already know what it is,
Yes.
man. If it ain't crazy, what the fuck is,
yeah.
man? Krazy Work podcast. Y'all be safe this weekend.